Yo, what is up guys, Coach of Tech here. So today we are finally going to benchmark the giveaway PC. One more time guys, congrats to Rico the Giant for winning the hashtag giveaway back to school style PC guys. But now let's get to the benchmarks. Let's go. Alright, so let me show you guys quickly the overclocks that I managed to get. Alright, so on the CPU, I got 3.999. I couldn't get the 4 gig that I really wanted. Now on the GPU, it was a slight overclock. It wasn't anything major, but this was this is the most stable that I could possibly get. I don't want to go a little overboard and then have issues with essentially getting problems. It's a giveaway, so I want to keep this as manageable as I possibly get. But the offset wasn't that big. We got like 100 over the offset, so it's not that big, and the memory wasn't that much. You guys have to understand this card is already pre-overclocked, I would say. So this is the Devil Edition. What they basically do is overclock them already. So it was good overclocks overall. The temperatures are perfectly fine. But let's get into some gaming now. Almost forgot, before we get into gaming, I just want to give you guys a quick look at Cinebench scores. I'm not a huge proponent of Cinebench, but since a lot of people like it, so I'm going to show it to you guys. So we did manage to get a nice good score of 1259 guys. Let me zoom you in right there. 1259, which is nice. It's basically gonna work like a beauty since it's overclocked to 4 gigs. So let's get to benchmarks. All right, of course we have everyone's favorite Fortnite. Of course the settings are all gonna be on Epic. We have it at 1080p preset already. Yeah, everything is looking good for Fortnite. Let's run the game, but everything is in max settings, guys. Let's go. All right, so just a quick FYI, I completely suck in this game. I don't play this game, but since Rico is a big fan of Fortnite, the most intense scene. Now this is an early access game, guys. It's not gonna be the smoothest. That's the problem with these early access games, but so far it's looking nice. All right, so I have no idea what I'm doing, like breaking stuff, but overall the frames are nice. We're at 75, 80. It hasn't hit anything lower than 60. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, so next game is Overwatch. Let's quickly jump in the settings. We have video, full screen, resolution. All right, so the settings are preset to ultra. Let's crank it up to epic. All right, so Overwatch is running nice and smooth. The graphics card usage, the percentage is at 96%. We're hitting 70 FPS, 80 FPS. We're not having any issues, but I think these settings are more than enough for this game. But yeah, I mean, if you're recording or something like that, you're probably gonna want to turn down the settings. All right, so Battlefield is up and running. We are some class with a rifle. Looks nice at 90 FPS. The game is really smooth. As you guys can see, Battlefield 1 is a very nicely optimized game. Getting around 85 FPS. RAM is almost using 8 gigs. Alright, that horsey got me. We're at 90 FPS. Battlefield 1 is running silky smooth. Alright, so let's get into some Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Of course, we're playing Blackout. Let's get into the settings pretty quickly. Now, the graphics, I'm going to put everything into ultra settings. We're very high here. All the presets are basically very high. Now, let's just quickly jump into the game. Alright, so I'm waiting to be deployed, but as you guys can see, the FPS is running really nicely. I'm out here in the open world, and you can see on the top left-hand side, it's around 70 FPS, high 60 FPS. So game is turned up all the way to the max settings. The RAM usage though is 11 gigs, as you guys can see it over there. Jump on the helicopter, straight down. We're getting around 70s. You guys know how much I love shotties. Oh, did Kosha just take him out? Where's he at? Come on. Ah, damn it, my hockey. Shit. But you guys see, I mean, it's running silky smooth, man. All right, so let's jump into some quick Assassin's Creed Odyssey over here. We have the graphics turned up to ultra high. Now third-person games are going to be pretty intense graphically, but let's. I know they have a synthetic benchmark, but I actually want to play through it just to show you guys the real world. All right, so we're in the game. So we're at 45 FPS. I am playing some level here that I forgot about. So we're at 45. It's running pretty decent. We would have to we would have to definitely turn down the settings a bit. As you can see, I'm about to die right now. Totally died. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, I just like totally got annihilated. But this is one of the games that I'll definitely say we would have to turn down the settings. Alright, so even when we're running a synthetic benchmark, as you guys can see, the FPS is like honestly just shit. You know, this is a really graphically intensive game. We would definitely have to drop these settings, but just the sake of the benchmark and the review, basically of the rig, I just show you guys it is pretty intensive. You know, the 580 seems like it's having a little hiccups. We would have to definitely drop the settings, but overall, you know, I mean, look at the RAM. It's only at 7. It's taking only 7 gigs of RAM. But overall, the CPU is all working at 100%, and the GPU. Well, I'm sorry, not the CPU. The GPU is working at 100%. All right, so for GTA 5, everything is turned up. Let me just show you guys. We have everything on over here. Everything turned down to the max for graphics, 1920 by 1080. There you go. We have everything to very high. MSA I put down to 2. I mean, we could put it up to 4. I think at 8 it's gonna run a little more smoother. So, you know what? Let's leave it at 4. Let's see how it runs at 4. Let's cause some chaos. Let's get those FPS. So right now we're running at 60. And GTA is a really good optimized game. Where the police at? There you go. All right, 60s. So overall, I mean, the PC is gonna run everything smooth, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was just a quick summarization. I know I did a live stream just to show you guys what this PC could essentially handle. Now, when I spoke to Rico, he does a lot of Premiere Pro and Photoshop work, so I know this PC is going to be good enough for that, especially for what he had. So it's going to be a substantial upgrade. Hope he's going to love it. I hope he's going to enjoy it. Now, I'm going to have a link. He's also a content creator, guys. I'm going to have a link to his channel below. Definitely check it out. Some good, funny vids. But guys, that's that. I'm Coach Tech, and I'm going to catch you next time. Deuces.